see the difference in the sheeting when you go from this side. Look at that, it dries it to that side. Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. You guys, in this video, we're going to take a look at Geon Wax. Let's do it. So last week, you guys, I put a video out on the Q2 can coat. So last week, you guys, I put a video out on Q2 can coat. If you haven't seen that video, I will put a link up here somewhere for you guys to go and you can check that video out. That is such a fantastic product. Easy on, easy off. Great hydrophobics. The car still looks amazing. One thing I'm really noticing is it's sat in here all week. I see no dust on it, which is amazing. So it must repel dust also, be anti-static in some form or another. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the Q2 wax. This is their new wax from Geon. This is a wax that can be used as a standalone, but I think they designed it more as a topper for ceramic coatings, and specifically their ceramic coatings. So I'm kind of torn. I want to put it on top of this can coat, but I also want to see the durability of can coat. So I'm going to do something in this video that I normally would never, ever, ever do. We're going to apply wax to half of the journey so that we can still do the durability test on the can coat, but we can also see what the hydrophobics look like this versus can coat and see if there's a difference there and see if I can tell when this wears off if the can coat lasted longer than the other side, if you guys see what I'm saying there. So it's not something I would normally want to do is wax half of my car, but that's what we're going to do in this video. Now, don't forget, Geon did send these products to me, you guys. I always like to put that out there. And I will be doing videos on all of these. So I've done a video on this already, can coat. And then we're going to do the wax today. And then we're going to maintain it with the restart wash. And then we're going to apply the quick view. The wax comes in, once again, their packaging is always fantastic. Just awesome. It says, bringing the best of two worlds together. Durable, extremely easy to apply fluorine wax. It's a fluorine wax. Matches incredible hydrophobic properties with gloss and slick finish. Can be applied over ceramic coatings of your choice. So I'll show you what's in the package here really quick. So you're going to have your applicator, which is kind of different. It's like a half moon. Put their emblem up. So you're going to apply the wax here, and this is how you're going to hold it to apply it. A little bit different than what we're used to, obviously. And then your wax is like almost like a deodorant stick. Unscrew the top. There is a protective cap on it, and then there is the wax right there. And then you just turn this. Oh, the smell. Oh, that smells so good. I just got a whiff of it. You just turn this to give you more, just like a deodorant stick. And then you're going to get a removal cloth right here. This wax should be straightforward. You apply it, you wait 30 minutes, and then you remove it. That's what we're going to do in this video. And then we will do a water test on the journey. And if I have time to put in this video, because I try to not make my videos long, I'm going to apply it to a test panel so we can see the hydrophobics look like on a spot on the test panel that's not protected versus where this wax is. So let's dive right in this video. Let's get it on the car. So I want to show you really quick, you guys, what this thing looks like beforehand. I have not touched this paint in a week. It has just sat here. There's no dust on it, which is really good for inside my garage. Once again, if you've never been on my channel, I've got products over here now for my business, so I only can use half my garage, so I'm limited on space, on filming. As you see, the gloss is just stellar, fantastic on it. Looks really, really good. So yeah, we're going to apply it to the passenger side. So we'll leave the driver's side, the can coat. The passenger side will be can coat plus Geon Wax. All right, you guys, so I think it's important on something like this to read the directions to you guys so you guys understand how this is supposed to work. It says to wash the car with a strong degreasing agent. We don't have to do that. It's been sitting here since I applied the can coat. It's clean. Ensure the surface is oil-free and completely dry. If required, perform an adequate level of paint correction. Use Q2M prep before application. We don't have to do that. That's if you're going to use this as your only protection. Use a moderate amount of product with your preferred wax applicator, which we have. It came with it. Apply a thick layer, panel by panel. Wipe off 30 minutes after application. The wax fully cures after 12 hours. Very important. Avoid wiping strong chemicals on the wax. Skin protection recommended. Work in a well-ventilated area. Store in a dry, cool place. Avoid applying under direct sunlight. And then keep out of the reach of children, obviously. So pretty self-explanatory. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get some gloves. All right, so now that we got glove on, we're gonna turn this to bring the level up. Okay, it says a thick coat. Let's put it on the other hand where my glove is actually at. You're just gonna butter this up. Let's say that that's pretty good. We are going to make an imaginary line right up the middle. I think I need a little bit more on here because this is a brand new pad. Okay, so I like to do circles when I wax. So I got a good base layer out. This is nice and thick, just like they say. And I'll show you guys up close once I get the hood done. That looks like it is a nice thick layer. You can probably already see it. It's what they say to do. We're gonna allow 30 minutes from the time that I put this on. So let's see what time it is. It is 2:39, August 15th, 2:39. Just gonna put one swipe on it. We're just gonna take it over. Remember, if you do circles and waxing, you're not using an abrasive. So it's not gonna hurt anything. A little bit goes a long way, actually. That's all there is to it, man. It's so simple. It's just like waxing, like the good old days. I still love using waxes. I love using paste waxes, which is basically what this right here is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish waxing the whole car, but I want to show you something. This is a good way to show you, I'm hoping, how thick it is. That's pretty thick that I'm putting it on. All right, you guys, so I'm done waxing literally the half of the car. It is 2:54, so we've still got 14 minutes or so before we can remove it. But I did half of the bug deflector. I did half of the bumper. I did this headlight. As you can see, the hood all the way down the fender, the door, the top, down the sides. It's hard to see back here. My lighting's not very good. The tail light all the way across the whole back, and then halfway down through the license plate and then over. So now we just gotta wait till we can wipe it off. So it's been a little over 30 minutes. It's been 32 minutes because it is 3:10. We did it at 2:38, if I remember correctly. So now let's just swipe it and see. It's ready to come off, as you guys can see right there. Let's see how easy it will come off here. A little grabby. Of course, it's going to be on a paste wax. It's not a perfect wipe off, that's for sure. But you're also letting it cure for 30 minutes or harden up for 30 minutes before you remove it, so kind of expected. Okay, flip it over to the side that has nothing on it, because it is building up in the towel, by the way. The wax is building up, which is going to make it harder to remove as you go. So you're going to have to flip the towel often. Got it all. As you guys can see. Is there a difference between the two sides? Probably not. It's hard to tell with the lights that I have in this garage right now. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to tell. All right, you guys, so I do plan on doing durability tests, like I said at the beginning of the video. That way we can see how long can coat lasts, see how long the wax will last. Now, I'm not probably gonna do a full-blown durability test, you know, where you just take your hood or you take the car and just park it behind your garage and let the sun beat on it. I guess some people think that's a true durability test. Not, you know, driving it every day, letting it see oil, transmission fluid, coolant, gas, diesel fuel, grease, salt, sand, mud, muddy water, bird poop. Putting it behind your garage obviously is supposedly better than that. No, we're going to do a correct durability test, you guys. We're driving this thing to Florida. We do drive this quite often anymore, so we'll see how this actually lasts as we go. So I did flip this to a new side. So that's the side that I was using. We're going to flip it to a new side. If you do a whole car, you're probably going to need more. Actually, that seems to wipe off a little bit easier. The hood sat for a while. Simple wipe off. Once again, a little bit grabby, but that's expected on a paste. But really, it doesn't get much easier than that right there. Flip it over, that buff, it's nice and smooth. It's easy money. All right, guys, so the prep is done. I just basically went over with a middle of the road polish, hit it with a coating prep, and did the water test. As you can see, there's no water on it. Now we're just going to put one line across it. Got my tape line down for a nice 50-50. I'm not worried if I get on the trim. In fact, we might just put on the trim, see what it does. This is a test panel. Okay, so let me go ahead and just put it on this plastic trim. And we're going to give it 30 minutes. Right now it's 5:27. All right, so it's 5:58. Yeah, there you go, 5:58. So it's been definitely over half an hour. I'll show you guys removing it. Up close, you can see it good on a black hood or a black panel. Flip the towel over, buff off the rest. See, it's really not that difficult. Okay, we're going to take this tape off. And I want to, we're going to go wrap this tape line though. So you can see there's a huge difference in the clarity of the paint. As you can see right there. Now I am seeing just a little bit, I don't see anything left over. You guys, there's a bunch of scratches in this, so I wasn't worried about that. So please don't focus on that. But it looks good. Now where I put it on the trim, it's kind of weird. I don't even see it. You know, normally wax turns white, but we'll find out tomorrow because we're gonna let this sit for 12 hours before we do the water test. But look at that difference. And I polished this entire door. You guys saw me actually polishing this section right here. So yeah. Looks good. We'll let it sit for 12 hours. Well, actually, it's going to sit for about 24 hours because I'll be getting home from work about this time tomorrow night. All right, it has been well over 24 hours. I'm home from work. It's probably been more like 26, 27 hours. Let's take a look at it in the sun. Looks really good. I'm trying to check to see if I missed anything wiping off. I don't think I did. Yep, everything looks good. Everything on the back looks good. Go ahead and let's check out this hood. I don't see a difference, but I also didn't plan to because we did just apply just a top wax. That's what this side looks like. That's what that side looks like. And then I do have the test panel right here. It's kind of in the shade. You can still see the line, which is right here. It's kind of faint, but we'll do the water test on the Journey first, and then we'll do it on here so we can see the difference on a non-protected side versus a protected side. Okay, you guys, so I have you set up right in the middle of the hood. Remember the 50-50? This side over is going to be the Geon Can Coat plus the Geon Wax. This side is just Geon Can Coat. We're gonna see if we see a difference. And I do apologize, this video is definitely gonna be longer than I planned on it being just because we're doing these water tests plus the test panel, but I think it's kind of cool to do this type of stuff, so just do a little bit of testing. We're gonna start with a rain shower first. I'm gonna spray it right over top of you guys. Let's flood it. Water does not want to stay on that panel. Let's flood this side with just the can coat. Okay. That is dry right there. Pretty much the exact same. I'm not seeing any difference at all, which I honestly didn't think there would be. Try it up close here. That water gets right off of there, as you can see. And just pools up there in the bug deflector. Yeah, guys, I don't see a difference between the two. If you guys see a difference, put it down in the comments. Let me know what you think. If anything at all, the Geon side, the beads aren't nearly as uniform as they are on the wax side. That's probably the only difference that I see on it. All right, let's do a side panel. You can't even keep it wet. That is amazing. Fantastic hydrophobics on this. That looks so good. Now let's go to the side that has just the can coat on it. This is just can coat. Pretty much the exact same, guys. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dry this off. I could do this all day. I'm going to dry this off. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think the side with the wax is more hydrophobic, because if you look at the way the water runs off of it, see that versus this? I think it looks just a little bit different over there. Okay, you guys, so really quick, I want to note, I cannot see where the wax went on the plastic trim. Normally, you know, wax would cause it to be white, so that is awesome. I don't recommend doing it, but if you do, at least you know that hopefully it's not going to show, because there's no dressing on that, so we'll see. We'll spray that too. So it looks like, okay, so the Geon Wax is here. This is unprotected right here. We'll do it laying down and standing up to see what it looks like. All right, here we go. You can see right where the line is, right there. And the trim's protected. You can see the difference. As you can see, it's hard to wet this side. This side, it's going to naturally sheet, but there's no protection. I stripped everything off of it, as you can see. You can see the difference right there. You can see the difference in the sheeting when you go from this side. Look at that, it dries it, to that side. Let's try mist. Looks really good, you guys. Hydrophobics of this wax look just like a real coating, a true coating. I don't know how they did that, but it is amazing, the hydrophobics of this wax. Never did I think I would ever wax half of my car, yet here we are. It looks incredible. The car looks fantastic with these Geon products on it, you guys. As you guys saw, the hydrophobics are great. You couldn't really tell a difference between the two, other than I think that the wax has just a little bit tighter beading than the coating does, the can coat. So that's about the only difference that I could see between the two on there. But obviously on the test panel, you could see the big difference between an unprotected surface and the protected surface with the Geon Wax. The hydrophobics are fantastic. You can sheet the panel with a steady stream of water. You can dry it with just that, which is always cool. That makes your drying process very, very easy when it comes down to drying. You're not going to be using the towel nearly as much in the car, which gives you less chance of harm on the paint. So that's always a good thing. So the Geon Wax is different, obviously. Application is about like applying a paste wax, but the bottle is just a little bit different. The applicator is just a little bit different. It's easy on, pretty much easy off. And I will say, it depends on where you live a lot of times when it comes to products like these, you guys, because you are letting it cure for 30 minutes. You're letting it harden up the paste wax. So you can expect it to be grabby. I have used products where people hated them and I loved them. I thought they came off easy and they looked great. And I've used products that I loved, came off easy, and there are people say, man, I had a hardest time getting that off. I'm like, how? But then again, I live in a different area than they may live in, a different state, may live in a different country altogether. Humidity level may be different. Temperature outside may be different. I mean, there's many factors when it comes to wipe off, but it wasn't terrible. I have used way, way worse waxes for removal, you guys. And as you get used to it, you continue flipping your towel, you have no problem at all. This is reusable, your applicator. I forgot to wash it last night. Just wash it and you're good to go the next time. I guess you don't have to wash it, but I always like to wash my applicators. And then your towel is reusable also. And it smells amazing. The towel's reusable also. You do not have to throw this towel away. All in all, 2 thumbs up on this product right here. Easy on, easy off. Great hydrophobics. The paint looks great. You guys can see the difference on the test panel, especially with the Geon Wax. I can't tell a difference on the car that has the can coat on it. I just can't. I don't see a difference at all. But you could on the test panel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the Geon series of videos. I'm going to continue going with them. We have 2 more products to test. We're going to test the Restart Wash and then the Quick View, which is their glass protectant. In upcoming videos, guys, so look forward to those videos. And like I said, hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the Fab family. We'd love to have you. We'll see you in the next video.